defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Another handoff to him on second and goal. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him just to shoot.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly
no shot to bring him down. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And tackled there by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quick throw caught to the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17. It's a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Owens. A short completion of the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. To the air, it's Owens. Looking to make a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to pass. It's Owens. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust, and it's their first timeout. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. With the return, it's Rice. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30. At the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
The PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rice. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get past a man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing their grip and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Running it back, it's Rice. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback still with the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what comes for this offense?
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Moving right through the contact. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
It's second down. On the set. Terrier. Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Got it.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 37, Texas 7.
Offense operating from the pistol. He'll hand it off. Powering through.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day to get trained about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's complete downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Owens. Caught quickly. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a fumble. Defense has got the football. They'll finally bring him down after a... The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here comes a throw from the red zone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and they get him down after the completion. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
Timber. Griffin. Go.
To throw, it's Owens. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Oregon 44, Texas 14.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.